There we go. Right, we're live. That'll take a few minutes just to get people on the chat. So what I'm going to do is just load up my iPad on YouTube. Hopefully you can see me. Oh, I have to stand back a bit back. You can see us both. Good evening if you're there already. I'm just loading up the comments. People are like that. Excuse me. Oh. Don't worry guys, I'll be with you in a moment.
You're not on
Might be
speed dial?
scratching. No.
Not speed dial.
That is, this isn't. There we go. We are live. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're on. 23 people with us already. See, look at that. They caught us up.
Who's popular, you or me?
Look at us. We're just staring at the iPad. No one can see it. It's a good view though. I'm just stood in the way. I don't know if that's better or not. I'll stand here.
That's great.
So I'll be with you in a moment, folks. Hold on. Right, there we go. There we go.
They're working again.
We're as good as on. I'll say hello to a few people. I think the first comment says that I'm not too early. So we've got Matt, Hurst Gaming, Amory Junction, LA Junction, Train Spotter UK, Graham, hello. Ethan, hello. Halo Slayer, hello. Loads of people. That's going to be endless. Endless. Danny's in, hello. Class 156433, there you go, there's your shout out. Right, so I'll leave the comments there for a second because we have news. I'm joined by a special guest this evening. It's only Andy from the Warley Club. So it's nice and cold in my loft, isn't it?
It's a bit cool.
So what I'm going to do, a bit of a format for this evening's video. We're going to run through the information we've got to run through, and then we'll take some questions towards the end, if that's all right with everyone. My moderator this evening is David of Cottesmore Jones. David of Cottesmore Jones. Cottesmore Junction, dearie me. I'm losing the plot. He's in the comments, he is in the comments, and he'll be modding you. But yeah, we'll get some Q&As at the end. So, Andy, Secretary of the Warley Club, biggest show in the UK, model show in the UK, and I think you were just voted winner of
winner by the competition of the BRM's best.
BRM's competition, that was it. Again, which is, I mean, well deserved. I was obviously at Warley, slightly biased. Excellent show. So, if you could just tell the viewers who you are, that's the first one. Obviously, I know who you are.
Well,
Someone I found on the street.
Yeah, I just knocked the door.
It's cold outside.
Yeah. Yeah, my name's Andy. I'm Andy Hudson. I'm the Secretary of the Warley Club. Been a member of the club for the last 4 or 5 years now. I sort of got shoehorned into doing.
They like doing that.
Yeah, they're sort of. Oh yeah, Andy's young. Andy do the members representative's job, and then did that for a year, and then you can do this job, okay, and you can do this job, and then well, why haven't the club got a YouTube channel? Okay, Andy's going to do that job. And it's sort of gone from there. So I'm just sort of working my way around. The only
Every job at the club, apparently.
Yeah, the only job I haven't done is treasurer, which I can't count. So I'm not doing that.
It's probably safe.
I'm safer that way. And I haven't done the chairman's job, but I seem to have done every other job just around the club to start with. It's good grounding, gives you a good idea what's going on. It's interesting getting involved with the exhibition team because you get to see how much work goes in. Obviously, you saw the build-up for the show this year.
I'm sure everyone else doing some work.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't.
As David will testify to.
A lot of people don't appreciate how much work goes in before the doors open on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
You know, this year's show started before last year's show finished. The planning stages, the build up to the show, the bookings, booking the hall is 18 months before the event. So it's a massive team effort.
It's worth it though.
It's definitely worth it. It's so such a good show. It's great to meet so many people. You know, Hornby, Batman, Pico. You know, they're good people in the
all the
industry.
sponsors,
the main sponsors, but the people who work there. You know, it's a pleasure to work with. So it's
an ever increasing popularity. The Warley show. I mean, what did you have? 14,000 people this year.
A bit over that.
Were you up?
We're just over 10% up on the year before.
Which is amazing.
Which is amazing considering the club and climate. We wanted to be up. We was hoping to get an extra 1,000 through the door.
Yeah.
We had a bit more than that.
Blimey.
And we think it's down to Great Model Railway Challenge. So I think
TV
that
show.
was TV show. Nowhere else you're going to get 1.5 million viewers
No,
on an advert.
apart from my channel.
We're trying to catch up with you, Richard. But look at something like Railway Modeler. I think there's a circulation something like 36,000. Steve Flint will probably jump on me now because it's probably higher than that. But,
Yeah.
you're talking 40,000 circulation. Great Model Railway Challenge was 1.5 million people viewing.
Blimey.
That's fantastic figures, and I think we saw that at the show because of the number of youngsters there, especially the Saturday. It was so good to see kids coming to the show and getting
It's one thing
involved.
I noticed, the amount of young people.
Yeah, I think the kids for a quid was a brilliant offer. And the number of children into the show was massively increased. So I can report that from the meeting we had a couple of weeks ago. So that was definitely up. So hopefully that's good for the future of the hobby. And
Well, they are literally the future. So
yeah, and we've got to encourage it. The more the kids get involved, hopefully they'll keep the hobby going. And
it's nice to see. I suppose the Warley show taking a lead in that front and trying to bring new people to the forefront. Hopefully, other shows will follow suit. You never know.
yeah, definitely. That's
I mean, if it worked for you, it'll work for other people.
absolutely. It's it'd be nice to see. Hopefully Stafford this weekend. They've had a good show. We got Model Rail Scotland in a couple of weeks' time, so I'm going
It's
to
gonna
that.
be cold.
So it's going to be cold.
I'm going as well.
So I stuck in
You
my
avoided me.
You're stuck in me. So we've got a presence there. So if you're at Stafford this weekend, go and get your show tickets for November. If you're at Model Rail Scotland, you can get your tickets for the show in November. And it's just,
Andy's doing a book signing. Not really.
yeah, go and see Dave. Dave Watson, he'll be there with Model Rail
Dave
Scotland.
Watson's going to be there. He's going to kill you for saying that.
Take your magazine, get it to sign it.
Get it signed.
Get it signed. I don't know about Richard at Over Junction, but I know Dave will be at Model Rail Scotland. So,
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I suppose though, for the main part of this video is we have a bit of news for the Warley Open Day, which is coming up in.
Well, we've got one in 2 weeks' time, the February one.
The February
which is just going to be the general open day. We've got lots of layouts in operation, N gauge right through to O gauge.
The real scale.
So yeah, go and see the big stuff working. So it's a free day. You go along, you can spend as long as you want there. You don't pay to get in, you don't pay to park. It's a totally free day. There's refreshment stands there, so you can go and get yourself teas, coffees, but there'll be demos there, so you can just go along, you can get to see the layouts, you can ask questions, and it's a nice interactive family day really. So that's at the club rooms in Albury. So
What's the address of that?
so Unit 1F, Pearsall Street,
Really tested you now.
Albury, B69 2RA.
Yeah. You see, I'm looking forward to that. I've never been to one before.
So
I've been to smaller clubs, but it'd be nice to see, I suppose, what the fuss is all about with the Warley.
yeah, we've got I think something like 12,000 square foot of.
Bloody hell.
So it's a big unit.
Slightly bigger than my loft then.
Just a bit bigger than loft. But yeah, it's a good site. We've got lots of facilities, and the idea is come along, have a look around, and think about joining. Even if you only join as like an associate membership, because we've got Richard now as a member.
Apparently.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the badge.
Couldn't get escaped that, yep. No badge, not official.
No badge, yeah, but he's definitely a member. So you can come along, you can get involved, and it gives you a lot of access to the club, the resources. We've got a library, so you can go around. If you come in, there's always people you can talk to. It's quite social, social thing.
Which is what it's all about, I think.
And it's getting and meeting people like-minded and having a go.
Are we allowed to tell them about the big project that's happening on the open day?
Yeah, the summer open day. This is going to be.
This is hot off the press
This
news.
is hot off the press. The plan is to have a YouTube meeting, because we had a YouTube meeting at the show,
At the show.
the NEC, which was really successful.
It was really busy, actually. I was
Really
surprised,
busy.
actually, how many of you turned up.
Yeah, it took my breath away at one moment, because I looked out and just spotted so many faces you recognise. So to follow up on that, what we want to do is do a YouTube meet at the club room in the summer one. So the summer open day is the 7th of July.
7th of July.
So we're going to have that. That's going to be the first feature of the day. The second feature of the day is...
Drum roll.
This is the excitement part. We're going to do a competition on the day. We've got some team captains lined up. You'll tell by the smile on Richard's face, the first team is Richard of Everard Junction, and you can guess who the teammates of Everard Junction
Obviously. That's going to be fun.
Proper blackmail there, I think. The second visitor will be David at Dean Park. So David's coming down from Scotland to build a little diorama. And then the third team is Gary at Cheeky Tech, who's going to make up the third team. So yeah, it's something different. You're about to see your YouTube stars
And me.
and myself and Richard having a go at building little dioramas just in fun model scale scenery.
We've actually got somewhere,
Got some little bit of a
just to show you, this is the props department of New Junction. That is how big the diorama is going to be. I don't know if that's going to be on screen or not. I'll just put it in your face, Andy. Sorry.
Yeah, can't see me. That's
There
better.
you go. So tiny little things.
So it's a 200 by 400 baseboard, and then basically you start at 10 o'clock, and then the layouts the dioramas got to be finished by 3 o'clock. They're going to be judged by Martin at WWS.
Got to bribe him.
So we're going to bribe him if you want, and hopefully 3:30 we're going to auction the dios off, and you get your chance to own a bit of Everard Junction, Dean Park, and Cheeky Tech, and the money going to charity.
Bit off their clothes as well.
Yeah, you can close off the back.
Have we decided on a charity yet?
It's going to go to Macmillan.
Worthy cause.
Yeah,
Worthy cause.
we all we've had quite a few members we've lost over the years due to cancer. We always do a coffee morning every year. I haven't got a clue off the date off the top of my head what the date of the coffee morning, but it's normally
Just turn up the kettles on.
Yeah, September, October time we'll normally do a coffee morning. So the money that we raise will go towards, we'll top up the coffee morning. Last year I think we raised about £700 on the coffee morning.
Blimey,
Because we had one of the members, Duncan, completely shaved, head, beard. You know, his wife hasn't seen him unshaven for 40 years.
Forever.
So yeah, that's good.
I could do that. I'm nearly bald now. Dear me.
work on
I'm
it.
getting there.
Yeah. So if you want to vote for Richard to be shaven,
Don't start that. That'll start trending.
so
But I mean, the competition in effect is just going to be a sort of a very small version of the Great Model Railway Challenge in effect.
Absolutely,
But
yeah.
live on the day that everyone
live
can
on the day,
prod
really
and criticise and
interactive. You can come and give grief, talk to them. You know, you're not going to find YouTubers
live.
anywhere live, all in one place. So it's going to be a good day, I think. It's going to be good fun.
I think that's probably one of the other merits to the Warley club themselves. It's one of the few, I suppose, clubs that managed to get the influencers together, which I suppose is a great thing for the community of the railway, as it were.
Absolutely.
Because that's what it's all about, really, isn't it? But
Yeah. Well, you saw the effect of David and Richard at the NEC. You know, they both pretty much got mobbed for a few hours on the Saturday. And it was nice, it's nice to see them mob, but I think they wanted to get round and see the exhibition
I
themselves.
don't think 2 days was enough, really, was it,
No,
for them?
not
Blimey.
for them, because they were that busy. But no, it'd be good. I think it'd be good to have them at the club room, have you at the club room, have Gary, and
Everyone knows Cheeky Tech.
Yep. So and we might have a few more surprises before the date to release.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not going to give too much away. I've still got a fourth team in mind.
Is this who we were talking about?
Yeah, who we were talking about earlier. It could be a bit of
Can't I share it?
no, you can't share. It could be a
My Facebook page after this.
yeah, bribery.
Yeah.
It could be a Great Model Railway Challenge revisit competition. So there's a bit. I'm not going to say any more, but
You're falling down that trap there, nearly saying it.
yeah, that hole in the floor is getting bigger. But yeah, it could be interesting.
It'd be interesting to see who people would like to see other than people like Everard Junction
Absolutely.
and Cheeky Tech, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Again,
So-
put questions in the comments in the box, and
I was going to say for the Q&A at the end, if you do have any questions for Andy, Secretary of the Warley Club, do fire them across and we'll get answering them in a minute, I suppose. The other thing we have to show everyone is your new Warley wagons.
we've got a new wagon.
Are they out at the show or are they late at the show? Or did you sell out at the show?
I don't want to give Dapple a bashing, but because we do
We're
love,
about to.
we do love Dapple. Dapple is
Do you?
yeah, because they're sponsors, and
I'm not bound to them like you are.
basically
No.
we ordered the O-gauge wagon, and there was a slight mishap with
Oh.
the order. So when we chased it,
What was the mishap with the order? This is stuff. This is news.
this is it was ordered, and for some reason it wasn't processed between here and China, and
Ship sank. Another one.
yeah, the ship sank. That's the easier excuse. Yeah, sent on the Titanic.
It's normally another manufacturer that does that. I won't name them.
Yeah, again, I don't want to
Get you fired.
Don't want to bash manufacturers because we need them. But yeah, he's
Especially when you see the boxes they're about to come in. I'm joking.
So,
I'm joking. Sense of humour.
so they're due to come before the show. The Batman wagons come in. The Dapple ones, where are they? Nope. Oops. We can get them to you 2 weeks after the show. They arrived at.
Because I never saw them at the show. I think
No.
that was the.
We hadn't even got a sample to put on the show stand. So the wagons arrived to Paul Jones's house last Thursday.
Bet they did.
So
Yeah, them rakes going around his layout. Bet.
that's it. So this is the first public appearance that, unless you've ordered a wagon at the show, or you're a member of the club and you've ordered one, no one has seen these
No one has
wagons.
seen them.
No
Shall we?
one's seen
Shall we
them.
get them
Shall
out?
we
Which
get
ones
them
do you want to get out first?
Shall we go with the O gauge, which is
Yeah. Oh yeah.
brand new?
The one you've just about to given me.
That's the one I've.
nearly.
So this is the.
I might have to go close to the camera with
Can you
that.
see that? There you go.
Sorry, we're doing this on the iPad.
There you go. So it's a nice wagon, Dapple.
Big O gauge. It doesn't look like O gauge in your hand. It looks like double O. If you're in your face, then it'll be.
There you go.
They'll see it.
That's probably an improvement, isn't it? For me holding it
Yeah.
to my face. That's the O gauge wagon. So these are available from the Warley eBay channel or the eBay site. The cost of the wagon is £48. We're selling them at 53 on the eBay with free postage. If you are able to get to the club room for the open day, drop me a PM. We'll reserve one for you, and then you can just collect it on the day and pay cash on the day.
And they're extremely collectible. Because how many have you made of
There's only
those?
47 of these
Only
wagons
40.
available.
7.
There's about 14, 15 left.
Oh blimey, yeah.
So there's not many left. So if you do want one, let us know.
You've got to get it ordered.
Drop us a message on through eBay or on Facebook. If you're friends on Facebook, just drop me a message and we'll sort something out for you. But they're lovely wagons, and it is limited.
Shall we show them the next one?
Yeah.
What have we got? I'll let you decipher.
So we got the
Shall I dig out the little one?
dig out the little one. So they got the
So I've not been running this one around my layout at all. That's me in trouble. Oops. I was meant to tell Andy that.
He's got his eye on my stock, to be fair. I might not get out of here alive.
And the wagon.
Or the stock might not get out of here alive.
Just like behind the scenes, this is.
So we've got the
Oh, doesn't it look small in your
looks
hands?
tiny now. So we've got the
And the wagon.
double O gauge.
It doesn't stop, I tell you, sense of humour failure, sorry.
So we've got the double O wagon, which was exactly the same wagon. Again, this is
Just to compare
available on our eBay site. So this was
It's like
again
you've got an N gauge wagon.
tiny, isn't it? That's why I don't do double O now, because it's so delicate.
You throw this about, literally.
Yeah, this is like kids' toys.
Get out! Get out! Deary me.
I just upset the host. So we've got O gauge wagon.
I couldn't
double O-
pick who the Warley Club sent, so
Yeah. Has anyone through?
yeah, quite literally.
No, so we've
What
got,
else have we got?
so we've got O, we've got double O, we've got N, all available on the eBay site. We've got last year's triple pack wagon, which is still available. There you go.
Are these all numbered as well, or are these?
Yeah, this was quite 20. The first wagon 25 was for 25 shows at
Yeah.
the NEC. The 50 was Paul's 50th show as the exhibition manager. And then the
third one just
is
box filler.
No, it's number 2550. So they're all
Stick it up a bit so they can see it.
there you go. So you can have a
The
look at
camera's at a funny angle tonight. I don't know if that helps you.
that. There you go. So it's all there's a meaning behind the
Each
numbers on
one.
all the wagons, yeah.
And I see Batman are making these, not Dapol.
Yeah, Batman do the double O wagons, Dapple do the O gauge.
And these are already in stock.
Those are all in stock. So
That's good.
That's £55 plus if you collect it from the club, or I think it's £60 if you with the free postage.
And then this one.
And that's a previous wagon from a few years ago. Again, we've got some of those. So best thing to do is just go into...
These are all on the eBay page.
All on our eBay account. And I think they're the cheapest. We're selling them cheaper than anyone else on eBay. So, don't pay over the odds. Come to see us.
I was quite surprised how many people, like I said earlier, collect them, to be honest. They're quite a
collector's piece.
Because they're so limited edition. But
that's it. There's 500 of the double O wagons made, which we make, I think it's there's 47 of the O gauge, and I think there's 100 of the N gauge.
I mean,
so there's not massive numbers.
I'd imagine you burn through them quite quickly, actually, at those sort of numbers.
Yeah,
they go shift.
Go fairly quick, yeah. So we've got some left of each, so get one while you got the chance because once they've gone, that's when people will start selling them at silly prices. And they're already at silly
as we've seen on eBay.
They're already at silly prices on eBay anyway, so that's why we've just
joined the fun.
And it makes it a bit more affordable for everyone because,
well, it's fair, isn't it? I suppose if you can't get to the show and whatnot, but you still want a piece of the action.
Absolutely.
As it were.
It's your chance to, it's a memento of the club.
Which is nice, really.
Definitely.
Same again, that's another original feature for your club, really, isn't? No one else does that, do they? Or do you know of anyone who does that?
I think we started doing it, and this is where I'll probably get shot by somebody who did it. We started doing it a long time ago, and a lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon now. So the limited edition 7-plank wagons isn't a limited thing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
There's quite a few people doing them.
But each livery is limited, isn't it?
Every livery is limited, yeah. So it's good. It's different. It's good.
Good. I think that was all our news regarding the club, unless I'm missing something.
I've got some notes from there, but...
Oh, we've got some notes. I don't bin them off.
So, obviously, I don't know if anyone's seen, we've entered the DCC Concepts competition.
Oh, yes.
The riding competition, so that's going quite well.
Just remind people what that is.
So, basically, DCC Concepts in October, when they launched the point riding, they put out a competition basically aimed at using their point wadding to sell the point wadding. They want
Clever.
Lots of hate. It's a great idea, really. It really shows the best way to get things out on the market is get modders to do it, to use it. So we didn't, because we didn't enter the Great Model Railway Challenge. We thought, well, let's give this a go. So we've entered. It's good fun. We've got loads of movements on our layout. We've got working point wadding. We've got going to have a working level crossing. We've got a fallow car system. We're going to have all the points. Signals are going to move by cranks and pulleys. And it's all in a board that's 5 foot by 2'6", I think it is. So it's only a single board. Hopefully, come the end of February, we'll be filming it for the final reveal.
And that'll be on your channel.
It's on
the Warley channel.
So every Thursday evening, we're doing live videos of that. Not most live, but other videos go live on Thursday evening. So we've done track laying, ballasting, modelling. So it's just a full how-to from start to finish. And it's not just aimed at,
people who know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's aimed at all levels. So it's to give anyone a grasp of what you can do, and also what you can do in a small space. Because a 5 foot board is, most people can get a 5 foot board into the house.
So under the bed or something? Under
the bed, yeah. So it's something a bit different, and it's a lot of the things we've done as a club we've never done before. So a lot of the movements you tend to find as a club you do the same old of all the time. That's worked before, so it's quite nice to have new, fresh ideas. So again, pop along. If you're on DCC Concepts, check our page out on the and give us a like and a comment, because it all goes towards
on Facebook or
on DCC Concepts.
DCC Concepts, yeah.
So if you go on the Focus
group,
Forum Focus, and then find us, all the help we get,
all helps.
It all helps, yeah. Because the more likes we get, the more sort of comments we get.
Well, that's if they want you to win.
Well, that's if you want.
They might want someone else to win.
It's already, it's already decided that Paul's already decided that it's going to be at the exhibition this year. So
yeah, that's good.
You're about to see it. So it's something, like I said, it's something different.
Which is good.
Definitely.
That's exciting. There's lots going on, which is nice.
Absolutely. There's always something going on at the club, and lots of projects on the go. And
I hope, while my moderator's somewhere, if he can throw a link to the Warley channel YouTube channel in the comments. That'd be really good, because you have to follow that as well, because all these new projects will be on there as well, I presume.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. And even I've got a video going up now, haven't I?
Yeah, you've been.
That we filmed today.
What we filmed today, we're going
which
to
will be
put
good.
on the channel. So we're going to do a series called Warley Visits. And so we've got a visit to DCC Concepts in the pipeline, hoping to get to Hatton's. Have a look around there.
Nice up there.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Spoke to John at Rails of Sheffield, and
Rails.
John's quite keen for us to come and have a visit. So again, we can see behind the scenes what's going on. Hopefully, spoke to Steve Flint at Pico, and again, that's in the future video. We're going to go visit probably in the summer. I don't fancy.
God, you're really getting up and down the country.
Absolutely.
And you've got, Scotland as well. Next month.
Yeah, we get to.
Are you doing that on an official capacity, or
No, it'd be nice just to walk around an exhibition and
just be civilian
and just walk around and not be hassled and not be stressed about.
You wait till I see you.
Yeah,
It's him.
It's him. Keep him away.
Get him.
Thief.
Yeah, that's it.
Is it from me? Yeah, nick something.
They kick you out.
Absolutely. But that's nice just to go around and go with my family. So it's just nice to have a wander around, and obviously you know, bump into people you know, and yeah, hide.
Yeah, you can't hide from me forever.
Yeah, hide again. So no, it'd be nice just to go and have a mooch and have a look at the competition, see what they're doing. I've never been before, so it's.
I've not, to be fair. So this is my first time up in
so.
Monorail, Scotland, particularly. But no, the other places are quite nice.
Yeah, look, I'm going up on the train because that's too far to drive.
What is it in the car? Like 6 hours, 7 hours away? Maybe on the M6, probably 3 days. I don't know.
Yeah, 3 days if you get stuck at Manchester. But yeah, it's. I'm going up on the train, go up to Penrith, spend a few days in Penrith because I've got family there, and then.
It's all right for you then.
I'll break the journey up, and then it's an hour and a half from Penrith to Glasgow. Nice chill out, you know, a few beers.
Are you going to visit David? Steam Park David?
I am planning to visit David at some point.
You've not asked him yet?
He does know. He's got to speak to OC House about that one, about the visit, to go get permission.
Just turn up, you'll be right.
Just knock at the door. But yeah, it's. But the thing is, even if I get to Penrith, it's still. It's the same distance.
You forget,
again.
don't you?
It's quite a long way up, but it's something, you know, it would be nice to go and visit. And
So that's become a week off work then?
oh yeah, the boss loves me for that.
The place will fall apart without you.
Absolutely, it's the club will fall apart if I'm not there for a week.
Without you.
Yeah.
It was fun. I don't know how you organised the Warley Cup. The amount of people is just nuts.
It's bizarre, isn't it? It's like, yeah, but on the speed up video, it's just like ants running across the hall.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
It was fun because me and obviously David Jones were on the outside of it all, watching in at all the chaos, and it really was organised chaos. And where you even start?
Watching me hide.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Hide in the cafeteria.
Yeah, no, I'd like to look busy.
We know Paul does all the work.
Paul does all the work. Paul works extremely hard. Paul gets there on the Thursday.
And doesn't leave. He stays.
About 10 o'clock in the morning. And I think he leaves the NEC on Friday evening. But then he's back at early doors Saturday before anyone else to sign off the hall with NEC. And then he's there through till Sunday. You know, I was there Thursday night. I was there all day Friday.
In the bar.
In the bar. Get the bacon sandwich.
That's it.
But it's a long weekend. I know we've had comments in magazines about why don't we do an extra day, but at the moment it's.
Where would you fit it in?
It's all right, but we are volunteers, and people seem to forget everyone volunteers for every single job that goes on. It's what, you know, there's a volunteer doing the job.
Do you think there'd be a call for it financially? Do you think it'd be worthwhile, or do you reckon it just space it out?
The problem is if you start,
because NEC is extremely expensive.
then it's stupidly expensive.
I was surprised, but
you know, the cost just to hire a table is stupid. We're lucky in a way because we've got our own electricians who can sign off the electrical side, but the cost of bringing NEC electricians, it was just astronomical. It's a joke. It's ridiculous. And
it's good value if they're watching.
But it's one of them. You know, if that was handed to the trade stands, you know, the cost of bringing in the NEC electricity, you put they probably wouldn't turn up, to be fair, because it'd be too expensive. So everything we do is about trying to keep the price down, and that passes on to
well, ultimately the visitor.
the
isn't it?
visitor.
But,
Yeah, there's nowhere else you can go to a show. Okay, £16 to get in, but 90 layouts on display. Where else do you see that many layouts in one place? Model Scotland, can't wait to go and see, but I don't think it's anywhere near as big as what you get at the NEC.
No, I mean, I was obviously, because we were invited down. We were there for the 4 days, so we got to see the setup as well. And you'd be amazed at the army of people behind it all on the Thursday and Friday that have to put it all together, and then presumably Monday, Tuesday, or
No, Sunday night.
oh, was it literally Sunday night gone?
Yeah, 10:30 Sunday night. We'd finished unloading the wagon at the club, and that's when we signed off the exhibition.
I suppose you have to, otherwise they bill you.
Yeah, in terms of, because everything's got to be out the call, because we get billed for another day.
And it's nuts.
But you see, the best way to see the hall is when it's empty on the Thursday, and you realise how big, how cold that hall is.
I think on one of our clips we took is when the double-decker bus was coming in, and it just looks like a Tonka toy in the middle of this giant hall. It's amazing. But
and it's like when you get the centrepiece. Again, they look, that's big locos, and
they come in looking big, and they just sit there looking really
they
small.
come through the door, and you think that's huge, and then you think, where's the rest of it? So no, it's good. It's a good show. We enjoy it.
Right, shall I see where we are? So don't forget, if you've got any questions for Andy, preferably about Warley or the future projects, fire them across, and I will. We'll try and answer them now, but I've got to let my iPad catch up, of course. So do get your questions in. Let's see if we've got any. Start reading through. Blimey, a lot of comments. There's 92 people watching us right now.
92 people, oh blimey.
They all should be in bed. Let's have a look. Oh, Brockwell Lane, you should really have some trains running in the background. I can't because my camera stand is on the track.
Yeah.
There you go, simple as that. Although we haven't told them actually of the special guests you brought today.
Yeah.
Thinking about it. This is like the only way you got in.
Yeah, that's. They won't leave, will they? Are you keeping them here? Is that the plan? Just to
Hopefully.
shove me out the loft and out the hatch and.
Well, you can stay if you want.
Oh, thanks. But
In my cold loft.
The stock stayed. Yeah. When I started my YouTube channel in 2012, and some of the first layouts I sort of followed was one of the first ones was Terry at Levo Junction.
Yeah.
And he was kind enough to weather some locos for me, so I brought those with me as a bit of a.
I was going to say that was a shock, to be honest,
Yeah.
and they are nice.
Yeah.
It feels like I don't know, sort of the completing of a model railway circle in a way, because I was watching him before I even started. Him and
I
Everard.
think a lot of people watched.
Now the locos are on my layout. That's
Terry.
weird.
It's a shame he doesn't, carry on carry his layers on really, because it was such a good layout. So when I started, there was Terry, there was Richard at Everard Junction, and I suppose me and Dave at Dean Park started around the same time. And I should really keep in touch with Terry, because I haven't spoken to him for a while, but I do miss having a chat with him, because he was a good laugh. I don't know if he's live now or about now. If he is, say hello.
Well, we are having a few questions in.
Got him.
Parix has asked, can you just briefly give the open day dates and location again?
Yeah,
That's probably an important one.
Yeah, so we'll put some comments on the in the description.
In the description
box.
on the repeat, they'll be all in there. But
Yeah, but the winter one is the 17th of February, which is a Sunday. The club will be open 11 till 4. Like I said, you're welcome to come along, come visit the club. The address is Unit 1F, Pearsall Drive, so Pearsall Drive. It's in Albury, Birmingham B69 2RA, just off junction 2 of the M5. So if you're coming safe, good luck with the traffic and the roadworks, because it's been going on for two and a half years now, I think it is. It's a bane of my life.
sounds it. So here's another one. This is from Anthony Dodge. It says hashtag Ask Andy.
Okay.
Can Warley expand, as in more dealers / displays in the hall if needed?
Yes, we've got.
Sorry, and it also says, is there hope to expand after a larger crowd this year?
We have got we only use a part of the hall because obviously we pay for the hall per metre. There is a lot of the trade stands are asking for bigger stands this year, so possibly yes, we will be expanding, going a bit bigger. It's worked on. It's been worked on now. So Duncan, who looks after the trade stands and the preservation societies, is in the process of sending invites out now. So we'll wait to see what sort of space. But again, it's based on cost because the more the hall we have to hire, obviously the more cost it is. So it's finding a balance.
It's a dear business.
It is, yeah. And they're not. The NEC don't do us any favours.
No, I think one comment I got a lot was people turning up prime time on sort of Saturday morning, and obviously it's packed because it's the most popular show in the UK. But the difference between Saturday and Sunday, for example, if you go on Sunday, even late afternoon Sunday, it really quietens down a lot.
When I used to go before I joined the club, I used to go on a Sunday because you could get around a lot easier. And Sunday's always been the quieter day of the two. Everyone seems to dive in on the Saturday morning, and but even this year, Saturday was it was still busy till quite late on, and Sunday was busy, but Sunday's generally the quieter day. If you want to get around and look at things and see the layouts, especially things like Liverpool Elm Street, that was. I don't think I've walked past it once and didn't find a queue 2 deep, 3 deep to get in.
No, it is such a difference, isn't it?
Absolutely.
David has just added that next year we've been granted the balcony, so this year we sort of snuck onto it.
Yeah, it's known.
It's like unofficial, official.
Unofficial because again,
if they don't know about it, they don't charge you about it.
Basically, yeah. To book it officially, we'd have to book it. So the idea, I think we're going to do, make use of it again. Channel 5 were there doing some filming at the show this year.
Yeah, they went on our balcony.
And they've asked if they can use that to do some filming as well. So
and you've said no.
Oh.
You've said get out. They can have the other balcony.
They can have, yeah, but they've got 1.5 million viewers, so
they had.
Well, hopefully they have a few more this year, but it's. I
bet all the YouTubers may come close. No, they won't. No, they won't.
But no, it's something we're looking at for next year. Lots of ideas to, to support. You and Dave, if you're going to.
I suppose anything to.
Absolutely, if you get good exposure for the club. It's good exposure for, for the hobby. So if we can support that, we will.
David's he expects velvet ropes and bodyguards this year. That sounds like a yes. Right. 57305 Northern Princess has said he's going to the Warley Open Day on the February 17th, and he'll be running some of his 57s, and he says, hello, Andy.
Hello.
So I don't know who that is otherwise, but do you know who that is? Are you meant to know who that is?
I don't know by the name. I might got a picture.
David said Channel 5 aren't allowed, they're invite only.
Okay. All I can say is 1.5 million viewers. That's.
And so if you've got any more questions for Andy while he's here, Club Secretary of Warley, do fire them across because we can answer them live. Tim at Scrapline has said, will he get lynched if he shows up? Probably, especially if he's not dirty. Tim's like Everard Junction, except his baseboards are far more wobblier.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah. His sleepers are too close together as well. Let's have a look. Scroll back through the questions. Blimey, see, while we've been talking, it's been quite busy.
Yeah.
Adam Kerr's just subbed to your channel.
Good. Thank you very much.
That's that one. Sorry, you have to ignore me. I'm catching up. I'm scanning. I think they have a bulk of it. They've been talking amongst themselves. Look at that. Commenting on what we've been talking about as we've been going along.
We can go home then.
Nearly, to be fair. Hold on. Oh yeah, a couple of comments about the parking.
Okay.
David has mentioned it's not controlled by the club at all, because that's nothing to do with you, really, is it all? Is it?
I know there's exhibitions at the NEC that have free parking. They've generally been in using the venue since it started, so they've got grandfather rights to the free parking. Unfortunately, because we've done 25 years, we've 26, maybe 27 years at NEC, we don't control the parking. That's completely out of our hands. We can't, there's no way we can incorporate the parking into, we could do, but then the tickets would be twice the price. So unfortunately, that is something that we can't do.
But then if you use public transport, for example, on the Sunday, I caught the train from a couple of stations down where there's free parking.
It's free. It's free. And
the train was what, a couple of quid to get from A to B?
There's free parking there. There's lots of ways around it. And we do, the best thing you do is go on the Warley website, have a look on the website, and there's loads of ways. It tells you how to do make the best of it.
You don't need to take your car.
You don't need to take your car. Okay, if there's a family of 4, then you probably
need to take your car.
You need to take your car, because by the time you've paid for 4 people on the train, it'd probably be the same price as parking. But
I suppose if you're taking a family, you've got kids, and if they're going for £1, you might as well pay for the parking.
That's it. And the thing is, though, if you think about it, it's £16 on the day, but if you plan ahead, same as buying your ticket in advance, you get in half an hour before everyone else. The tickets are slightly cheaper in advance, and you can pay for your parking in advance. And the parking, instead of £16 last year, was £12. So
it's not going to please everyone. But
it's not going to please everyone, but
it's just life sometimes.
Absolutely. And again, this isn't going to please everyone, but if you go and park in Birmingham City Centre for the day, you're talking 18 quid nowadays. So
you see, not many people realise either that the train station is in the same building.
It's in the same building.
It's just a walk through. It's not far at all.
2-minute walk. So
to be able to see you.
Absolutely, come see me. I'm always there.
We have had a question. Don't give the YouTubers too much to do on the open day. It'd be good to get some public interaction with them. So I presume there'll be time.
There'll be.
We're not going to be fenced off.
No, not fenced off. The idea is
we're not celebrities as such.
There's going to be on the tables will be out, and we're not quite 100% sure where we're going to put it. Probably be in the conference room. The tables will be up there. They'll be sat behind the table. You'll be able to go up and talk to them and see what they're doing, see how they're getting on, interact. And it's really, it's like a big how-to session.
I think that'd be quite exciting actually, because it's nice to mingle with people who would normally only see you on the screen, I suppose, in that sense. So
that's it. So you can get, you see a face, it's a face to the voice.
One thing I mean, especially at Warley with the YouTubers meet that you hosted at your layout, it was amazing to hear people's, I suppose, thoughts of me and my layout, based on what they've seen on screen, and then to compare that was really weird actually. But let me scroll down, see where we're getting to.
Oh, we've got another a bit of a sneaky.
Have we? Have I forgot one?
Yeah, I think we've got a big one, haven't we? So Richard's obviously joined Warley. We've got David who's joined Warley.
Obviously.
Dave Watson, Dave Cottismore's joining Warley. We've got another member who's just recently joined, of Richard of Everard Junction.
Of course, yeah.
So he's just joined the club.
I thought that was common knowledge.
No, I don't have common knowledge.
I only joined because of him.
Yeah, just...
Stalker.
But what Richard's agreed to do is the double O gauge wagon, I've sent him a wagon in the post. He's now going to weather that wagon for us. He's going to do a how-to video on weathering the wagon.
Of course he is, yeah.
Hopefully that will go, the video will go live towards the end of February. But the plan being, we're going to do another like and subscribe competition on the Warley channel.
The Warley channel, yeah.
For your chance to win a personalised Everard Junction double O gauge wagon.
So you could own a piece of Richard's very own handiwork.
Absolutely.
Is it true he's going to sign it?
He's going to sign the certificate, limited edition certificate, and we're probably going to do...
Can I slip you 50 quid now?
It costs more than 50 quid.
Oh.
But you know business, and with Richard, so...
Oh, so I could just...
You just be...
I'll take all my stuff with me, and he can just write all over it.
Yeah, just write all over it. But yeah, that's the plan. It's just something a bit different. It's, it's going to be, the limited edition wagons are ready, but to have someone like Richard agree to do the weathering for us, I think is a bit of...
Is an Everard, Richard?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Yeah. You just get the crowns out with
it. That's it. We have had I suppose, an interesting question, whether you'll know it or not.
I'll try.
Layla Central has asked, can you ask about the club? How did the club start in the first place? Was it 2 guys and a spare shed?
It starts off with a few old blokes drinking working together, and they decided to go down to the local pub and have a few beers. And one found out that he's interested in one of our ways, and the next one, I've got a train set, and so on and so forth. And they started meeting in the pub, and they used a room upstairs in the pub to start with, and it just grew from there. So it started with just a group of old blokes, and it's still a group of old blokes.
Apart from me,
Apart from you,
youngest member of the Warley Club.
Yeah, so it's.
I think I just beat David Jones by 3 months.
We got a kids club though. You join the kids club.
Yeah, but if I join the kids club, I'll be like you in this club. You're welcome. Another question: is there parking at the open day?
There is parking. Yes,
There is parking,
and it's free.
And it's free. Is it?
It's free. There is.
Can I wear my high vis and charge people?
Yeah, pound on the door. There's parking. There's not massive amounts of parking. So just a case of find a space. There's basically, if you go on Google Views, there's about 5 units. So there's because it's a Sunday and all the units are closed, you just park in front of all the units, park along the road. So there's generally enough parking spaces.
I think, dare I say, it does become a bit of a just the grumble for the sake of a grumble, the cost of park and things like that. Because there are a few people now commenting saying it's only once a year, so
yeah, it's one of them, isn't it?
You could car share with people.
Yeah, absolutely.
I did. I went with different people every day, fleecing lifts, but
it's alright, haven't it? You just, like I said, I'd love to have a perfect answer and say, yeah, we'll speak to the NEC will do it free, but it's not going to happen. There's nothing I can do to please everyone on that one.
You could pay for everyone's parking. I'm joking. I won't even go down that.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Ask Andy, of all the current Warley layouts, what percentage are diesel versus steam?
That's my biggest gripe in the club.
Controversial. You're about to be fired.
I'm going to be sacked as the.
You're not allowed to criticise.
It's most of the layouts are steam. There's my layout, which is a modern image, which is 7mm, but it's not. It's officially not a club layout. It's my layout. So yeah, we would like to have more modern. It is bounced around. We are looking at more modern image, and it's something for the future maybe. But the majority of the members are steam first. It's
Well, I suppose it's older members of the parish.
Absolutely, yeah. My layout's based on when I was a child, and I grew up with Class 43s, HSTs, on Dawlish Seafront. That's what every holiday was to Dawlish and sit on the sea wall watching HSTs come past and 50s coming past. And that's my layout was based on that. I suppose if of a certain age, that's what you remember. I'm sure.
I was surprised how many young people want to model steam first, because I would assume they'd want to do what's outside the window, but no, that shocked me. That did, and I've seen some polls on that one. Another question: Amory Junction has asked, can there be more seats next year at the show?
Yeah, I thought
simple as that. There you go. Yes.
Yeah. I didn't think there was a shortage of seats this year. To be fair.
Apparently, yeah, but you're sat in the behind your layout on your nice seat.
No, I'm in the coffee shop. Get it right.
You got the minions bringing you stuff.
Yeah, got my slaves
working for you.
Yeah, I can put the question across. The problem is some poor bugger has to pick them all up and stack them all up afterwards. But yeah, I can ask the question about more seating. Yeah. But again, we do get charged per seat.
Do you really?
Absolutely.
Deary me.
We have to book every single chair and seat, and
that's mental. That is.
Yeah. If people want more seats, we'll see what we can do.
Amory Junction said he had to sit on the floor.
Did he?
I'm not born to be sat on the floor, so.
Had he been naughty?
I just stand up. Yeah. Galgorm Hall has asked. Hashtag ask Andy, any advice or tips for first time visitors?
come on the Sunday. That's the best advice I can give you, is come on the Sunday. If you've never been before, come on the Sunday. And get your ticket in advance, put your parking in advance, get the show guide, and then study the show guide. Obviously, back when do the bargain tax sale. So if
they have a scrap by that, don't they? Every Saturday morning.
It's a second, it's their factory seconds, which is sell off a wee bit cheaper. If you want to get to the backman stand, plot your route from the entrance to the backman stand, the shortest distance, and join the foot race to get to the backman stand.
Just leg it.
Just leg it. But yeah, the best advice is get yourself a map and get the highlighter pen and tick off the things you really want to see, and then try and get round. Start at the back of the hall and work back towards the entrance, because everyone tends to start at the front and work front to back. If you start back to front, hopefully by the time you get to the front, it's
calm down a bit.
Yeah.
It's just that main aisle, but then it was made. Paul was telling us it was made wider this year.
Yeah, we made it wider this year. We tried to bigger spaces, so and I think that works. It looked, I think, even though there's more people there this year, it looked better.
It didn't feel. I mean, it was busy, but it didn't feel packed.
No, not at all. And
no.
Considering we had more people there, I think. Yeah, that's something we definitely learn working on for next year. Is that nice bigger aisles, and you can get around. You can get, you're always going to get your Liverpool Lime Street where it's 3 and 4 deep.
Solid, yeah. A canopy to rival mine.
Absolutely, yeah. I was talking.
We won't show them.
I was talking to Kathy on the Sunday. It's the first chance I had to get a chance to talk to her.
It's a stalker, yeah.
It's a stalker, yeah. Futurewife.com.
Yeah.
Is she watching?
It's still live.
But yeah, something to
Your
Kathy.
tag's going off.
Yeah, I'll be arrested tomorrow. But yeah, I was talking to her on the Sunday, and she'd been trying for 2 days to get a picture of Liverpool Lime Street. And I think it's about 3 o'clock she finally got there to take some pictures, because she couldn't get anywhere near it.
Which it was busy when we saw it, to be fair. But that just shows you it's an incredible layout. So
it's fantastic layout. It's I think it's one that whenever we finished. It's just they keep doing adding a bit more and a bit more. But there's that much on there. But when is layout finished anyway?
Okay, we'll take our last few questions, because can you believe it's coming up to nearly an hour already?
Is it?
Another one. Ask Andy, how far out do the tickets and dates come out for the Warley show? Being international, I'd love to go, but would require some planning his end.
Dates already out for this year's show. It's Saturday the 23rd of November, I think. 23rd, 24th.
You think?
I know. It's not a calendar, but it's that weekend, 23rd, 24th, I think it is, November. But again, with NEC, it's flying from anywhere to Birmingham. So
I was surprised how many people did fly in to the show. People moaning about parking, but people taking planes there. It was quite incredible. Really.
You had a layout this year turn up, and they bought the wrong stock. I don't remember
Paul did tell me.
They bought the wrong gauge stock for the. So they picked up the stock boxes up, load them on the plane, put the layout on the plane, and that's to send someone.
To go and get.
Someone to fly in the Saturday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning with the stock, because.
Someone's asked, what real locomotives are on the wish list for display? Is that are you allowed to tell us the special?
I'm not allowed to. I can't tell you what's been planned for this year. It's going to be interesting. There's I don't know if
just trying to say it without dropping in it.
We've got some interesting possibilities. Again, it's all up for. It's all about funding. It's about getting the stuff to the exhibition, because obviously that's what costs money.
See, I would assume you'd have had a Class 91 to go with Hornby's new release for this year. Fingers crossed.
Again, I'd love to see a diesel as a centrepiece, and hopefully maybe one year we'll get one. But again, the problem is it's easy to put a kettle in the middle of the hall, because what's involved with putting a steam loco is quite simple. But to have a diesel loco at the hall, you've got to drain it with fuel to move it. Then when you get it in the hall, you've got to refuel, but it's got to be in the hall full of fuel.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's not just a case of, you got Birmingham station, airport station, seconds away from.
So you think you'd just be able to?
Just put it on a plane, pick it up, and drop it in the hall. But it's not.
No.
It's not quite simple. For health and safety, it doesn't work that simply. But
Someone says a class 37.
I'd love one.
Class 50, yeah, another one.
Yeah, yeah, I'd love to have one there, but
It's going to become a museum at this rate.
absolutely. But no, and you could have the hall just full of locos, really. Never mind the layouts, just have locos there. But
You've got the room for it, though, to be
got
fair.
space, yeah.
37 and 47, that's come up.
Yeah, we had a Pendolino in the first.
Oh, which, sorry?
We had a Pendolino in.
Really?
Yeah, we had a Pendolino once when Virgin first introduced them, because we had an association with Virgin for a while where we built a layout for Virgin, and we were running Pendolinos on it and Voyagers, and the layout's still going, so hopefully that will come out one day on the exhibition circuit. But we haven't got the Virgin stock anymore.
No, sadly. Right, so I think we'll leave it there pretty much. Still 90 of you watching. As ever, thank you very much for watching. All the details that we've gone through this evening will be in the description at some point. I don't think it'll be tonight. I'll try and get it up tonight, but it's quite late. But from tomorrow onwards, if you replay, the details will be there. I'll also put them on my Facebook page, but don't forget to follow the Warley page and the Warley YouTube channel page.
Also Instagram as well, so we've got an Instagram channel, Twitter, so you can follow us on. So we covered on social media really now.
We've just had, funny enough, we just had a super chat from Anthony Dodge.
Okay.
And he says, as someone who has lost a sister, a father and 3 very close friends to cancer, share this for the charity mention, please. So that's $10, and I'll make sure that gets to the Macmillan charity on behalf of the Warley Club. So
thank you very much for that.
no, it's very kind of you. Yeah. Obviously, I think you couldn't really. I mean, there's endless charities, but I think that's definitely affected a lot of people.
Absolutely. We've had a few members we've lost. We had a member we lost last year. So the North Bridge layout, that was an exhibition. One of the founding members of that died last year. And that, the layout was dedicated to him. And he died of cancer, unfortunately. So I mean, it's quite close to the club, and we've always supported that. Because a lot of the members have, we've had members who've been ill, and
it's scary how much it affects a lot of us.
A lot of people.
It's scary. It's the sad fact of life. But
family members and friends. So it's something we do like to support, and.
But that's why I suppose we should enjoy the good things in life, such as our hobbies and
make the most of what we've got. Definitely.
I think what I'll do for that is, before we go, I'm going to get the camera down and I'm going to show you Terry's locos, because they're all in my station, as you can see behind me. This may go a bit AWOL because my camera's on a big tripod, so I'm doing this live and breaking all the sins. Oh, smash, smash, smash.
Can I get some of these?
Get your important secret notes out of the way.
Absolutely. Well, if people want to see the secret notes.
Right, so for those of you who remember Glebe Road, who doesn't? Right, we'll shift some boxes. I'm trying to keep you still so I don't fuzz up the camera. You have to run these through for me, Andy. So we're staring at the Class 20s.
So we've got the 20. That was one of Terry's Class 20s. So when he got rid of his layouts, he asked me if I was interested in buying that off him, so I bought that off him. The 37, basically I bought two locos from Hatton's when they were on the offer in 2014, I think this was.
The 220s?
The two 37s.
Oh, sorry.
So he weathered 2. One was heavily weathered, one was lightly weathered. And he sent me that one. Terry also weathered the Class 43.
Yeah, you really did milk him.
I did, and he did the 25, which is somewhere in a box. And he did a 52 for me, so he...
really good. It's like I said earlier, it's really nice to have a bit of history.
Absolutely,
Obviously,
but that's
Glebe Road's channel is a stunning channel.
It's a fantastic, and again, I know it's not it's not there, but there's so many good how-to videos. A lot of the things that he did, I still use techniques that work so well.
One day he might come back.
Hopefully one day he'll come back.
We have to keep pestering him.
I think so. If you give him enough shout outs, he might sort of he might get the hint and do something.
We'll do it. We'll do a Warley visits.
That's it.
Just Terry.
Knock your door, find out where he lives and stalk him.
Right, look at it. Oh, Anthony just tuned in right at the end. Hello, Anthony. How are we doing? Hello, Central Railway. We're literally just going. We've just ticked over the hour mark. Details will be on the in the description. Give it a day or two, and look out for the posts in the future on the Facebook page, and obviously check out the Warley channel for me. Thank you as ever to David Cotsmore, TMD, for moderating as ever, and thank you all for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
And thank you, Andy, for turning up and having a look at my effort at layout.
Fantastic.
It's been quite fun.